Hi, what's going on, Travis? Wasn't gonna make a video right now. Really wasn't even thinking about it, but it just kind of hit me right now. So I threw on some volume. Um, I've determined this market to drop, and what I've thought is that this may be a clear sign of manipulation right here. If manipulation does exist in the markets, which is banks robots would definitely want to do that because it is banks' money basically that we're taking. And mostly it's money from other people, but at times I'm sure banks have to pay up themselves, right? But not really relevant here. Um, what what was relevant is the fact that we're at a basic structure level. If I just get rid of this, we're at a basic structure level, right? It's kind of a support level. Wave traders would be looking for like a flat correction here, right? Like ABC to take off. We got just support traders getting involved on this shit right here. This is definitely a support level. It's creating a price candle, candle wicks here. And what made me think of it is that I'm seeing these wicks happen, and I know for a fact that these are the situations that I've lost money in before when I would be making money. Because right now I'm making money on this to the downside from up in here somewhere. I think it was over here actually, but we. We dropped to kind of that first level, and now we're putting in those wicks and shit, right? So I'm about to just fucking stick with like a line chart or something. But this is where fake outs happen. If you notice, boom, this is where we're getting a ton of volume. This came in here creating these wicks. So to me, this says banks all day at a level trying to fake us out to the upside. And that would indicate to me, from what I've seen, printing price lately with Ganzilla, having having the knowledge of being able to print price there, having the knowledge that it's going to be coming back down likely, with this current setup at 146 degrees for today. I think we're on today. Just make sure that I have today's date. Yeah, today. Okay, so if banks know that price should be dropping to 120. By the time that everything rotates here again, it would be lower, right? Because the square is going to rotate this way. It could even be one down into these ranges. But these cardinal crosses are definitely key points to be watching for. 127 as we work our way down. This cross here rolling, as it rotates in. Anyone that is, excuse me, the least bit familiar with the squares knows that these, when price turns the corner, that's kind of a very important point at these cardinal crosses. Very important point as well, right? So turning corners here. Just a lot of you want to find these key points, and that would indicate manipulation to me, that they know that price is going to drop lower, and what they're doing is they're losing money willingly, which is just numbers to them. It means nothing really. They're forcing and losing money here to try to forcing it upwards when they know the astrology, physics, gravity, whatever. Is forcing this market lower. They need to put a lot of energy to fight against that. And it's, to me, this market is certainly at the point where they're just going to end up going with that energy, and completely, as I feel they probably do at all times. But they really at the levels here, at these support levels, and when waves and harmonics are being created. All these basic price action strategies, that's when they're going to step in and really try to create that illusion that price may be headed upwards here. But we're going to stay tuned, because to me, I've been super tempted to just take profit. Nice payday on this. I'm super tempted to just take profit. Look, we have this angle, right? It's just like, it's going to break up here. It's creating all the wicks. There's a volume coming in. So I know a lot of people are getting long. I haven't really been looking at the thing here. A lot of the times you can just see it light up green in this type of situation, or red, obviously, in a reverse situation. Like here, lighting up red down here. But so that was just a thought. I'm gonna wrap this up here. I'm not gonna really get into. I guess since I'm making this, I'll fucking do a little bit on Astrolog here. So what we're set for right now. Typically, I like to kind of keep it to like the hours or whatever. So I'll just go like 6 a.m. or something. And then I'm holding down the shift key and the numbers sign, right? So shift and 1 or the exclamation point is what I'm hitting. It does seconds, and then you just roll, go straight down there. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2 does minutes. Number 3 does hours. And so I'm just holding shift and hitting the number sign. And now I'm just shifting this chart ahead, and by the hours, you can see I'm already up to the 16th. So let's go back. See, it's just a nice way to rotate. You can see the geometry popping on and off. Just skipping ahead by hours. Pretty nice to do. If you want to try to find bigger structures, shift 4 or the money sign for the daily. And now I'm rotating it by the day. You can see we're back into December, November, and boom, when you're getting structures like that, you're getting nice geometry there shaping up. Those are the points you want to be looking for. And of course, retrograde. Boom! As soon as I just hit the button here, you can see Venus leaves retrograde. Boom! And Mercury enters retrograde with a little R here. And you got lots going on up here as well with the Sun and Jupiter. So that's I'll wrap this up here. I don't want to be jumping around too much with everything, but get familiar with these settings, calculation settings. I've always got Moshier, his formulas with the equatorial positions, true space, and topocentric. And selecting these here, just these 3 check boxes, really what gives you the different degree for the Earth. As you can see, as of right now, at 3:22, we're at 146 degrees. So at 146 degrees, what do we see for the USD CAD? We're at kind of like 132, and from there we were at 133 when we went trine. And we've been working our way down. So hopefully we're going to see a nice, and again, there's that manipulation coming in right around structure. As far as I'm concerned, 132, 131 here, 130, solid structure. I feel like that manipulation's coming in, and we're going to see a drop. I want to see a nice drop down into this 127 at very least. You just need to rotate time and things forward to see where you're squaring up. And how things are lining up. But alright, cool. So I'll wrap this up, and I see everybody chatting it up in the lobbies there. If anyone wants to get down with a open public chat room where we just sharing ideas and trying to improve each other's trading. So let me know, and cool. Peace.